Hello, my name is Hugh Nguyen, and the topic of our training presentation is how to prepare for an interview. Our first impressions, interview experts. Our group includes Inara, Leslie, Ariji, Rika, and myself. The objectives of this training presentation include to demonstrate why it is important to prepare for an interview, provide knowledge and resources on how to prepare for an interview, and to prepare the trainee to become comfortable and confident in their interview skills in order to gain employment. And the first step of that preparation is research. You can research either the company or the position. You want to learn as much as possible about the company you're interviewing for. And this can be done by going to the website. You can go to the About Us page and actually find out information such as its history, uh, mission, vision, values, and goals. You can also find out about the company's culture and if you would be a fit. You can also Google or research basic information about the company, such as how big the company is, what are its products and services, and any recent news you can find. You can research current and former employee reviews to get a better sense of what it would be like to work for that company. And you can also look up the interviewer, possibly through LinkedIn, to learn about who you will be interviewed by and possibly work with later. You can also research about the position itself. You can review the job description of the posting, making sure that you're knowledgeable about what type of employee the company is looking for. You can prepare a list of skills, knowledge, and traits that you can highlight during that interview. And you can make a list of assets and match them to the job requirements of the job description. Again, you can prepare for the interview by researching the company. You can also look over the resume to make sure there are no errors, spelling errors, grammatical errors, that the information is current and up to date. You can find out the values, mission, and history of the company. You can find out about who you're speaking with, and you can prepare to answer questions in a way that meets the company's values and mission. Just preparing about hypothetical questions you believe you will be asked and having an idea of how to answer them will give you more confidence when you actually go through the interview. And you would like to practice as much as possible answering those questions by sharing stories, anecdotes that display your ability, show how you've handled situations in the past, and how you could be a benefit to the employer. You want to keep your answers open in the sense that you're telling a story, you're conveying how you would be an additional asset to them. You can prepare by doing mock interviews, such as one-on-one interviews, panel interviews, phone or video interviews. The more practice you do in the manner of the interview that you will be having will make you much more comfortable when you actually have the interview. Some additional best practices include having clothes ready for an interview, being well groomed, having hygienic products that present you in the best manner. You also want to arrive early to interviews to allow yourself time in case you get lost. And another important aspect is the body language and how you greet and present yourself, especially on a first impression basis. And to that end, interview technique, you want to greet with a smile, shake hands firmly, make eye contact, and always be aware of your body language, your posture to convey a sense of confidence and eagerness that you're happy to be there to interview. You want to be considerate when the employer is speaking, to not interrupt, assure them that you're listening by verbalizing, through nodding your head just to show them that you're engaged. And going back to skills and qualifications. You want to analyze them and compare them to the job posting, make sure that they match and align to what the employer is looking for. You want to be able to highlight the skills and abilities that are required for the job. Um, you're selling yourself. You're wanting to convey to them that you're fully capable of fulfilling the job requirements. And for the actual interview, what to bring and wear. So what you would want to wear are neutral colors, obviously business casual, business conservative attire. For ladies, you want to avoid excessive jewelry or high heels that can be cumbersome. For gentlemen, dress how you expect, suit, tie, giving a good first impression. What you want to bring are extra copies of the resume, a list of references in case they are asking for it, a notepad and a pen, something to write with, take notes that may be important for you to go back on and follow up with later. You also want to have some questions for the interviewer, such as questions about your position, who you will report to, projects or tasks that you will work on. And this will give you the benefit of understanding the job requirements more and also convey to the person you're interviewing with that you take it seriously and that you actually care about the details, care about the day-to-day activities of the job you're trying to get. After the actual interview, it's best to follow up through a thank you letter, or nowadays a thank you email, just to reiterate your interest, thank them for their time. This also gives you an opportunity to talk about things that you may have forgotten during the interview, to ask questions, to follow up on something that you have more time to think about later on. Um, just a last opportunity for you to thank them and make a great second impression. And that concludes the presentation. Thank you.